Top 10 new manhwa that you need to be reading in 2024. 2023 is wrapping up, but the hype for 2024 is just getting started. I'm here with the top 10 newest manhwa that are primed to explode next year. We've got dazzling art, gripping plots, just getting good, and characters you won't be able to get enough of. Nothing gets me more pumped than finding the next big things before they take off. So pull up a seat and get ready to add these future favorites to your read list now. Trust me when I say 2024 is gonna be their year. Let's dive into number 10. You don't want to sleep on this one. Genius Actress's Aura. Yo manhwa fans, if you're looking for a fresh take on the reincarnation genre, you gotta check out Genius Actor's Aura. It's about this actor named Shin who spends 15 years perfecting his craft but never gets recognized. Then he finds out that he has cancer and can't act anymore. Major bummer. But then he meets his spirit named Miho who sends him back in time for a do-over. This manhwa has it all: killer art, an overpowered MC, and a really unique storyline. The comedy is on point too. I died from laughing at some of Shin's antics as he clawed his way back to stardom. And I gotta shout out the character development. Our boy goes from zero to hero in a way that just makes sense. So if you're looking for your next binge-worthy manhwa addiction, put Genius Actor's Aura on your list. This one earned its spot in my top 10 for 2024. The action is non-stop and it'll have you hooked from the very first chapter. The final boss became a player. Level up manhwa squad. For spot number 9 on must-read manhwa for 2024, we've got the wildly inventive The Final Boss Became a Player. This unique take on the typical RPG fantasy ignores all the trends and creates something totally new. Picture this: some rogue AI hacks a game in a closed beta and turns the entire world into a death trap, even corrupting the final boss. But then, get this, the boss gains sentience and decides to team up with our intrepid heroes to save his world. How epic is that? The comedy in this one is off the charts too. Seeing this menacing endgame villain trying to integrate into society is equal parts badass and hilarious. And the art goes all out, capturing his sick battle forms in vivid color. I'm telling y'all, this manhwa breezes past cliches into completely uncharted territory. The action is non-stop, the characters are lovable, and the twists just don't quit. The Final Boss Became a Player takes the spot number 9 for the most creative concept I have seen in years. You gotta get on this one, stat. Strongest Level 1. Coming in hot at number 8 on our must-read list for 2024 is Strongest Level 1, the craziest underdog story you'll ever binge. Our dude Lee Junwoo gets betrayed by his party and left for dead after a failed boss raid. But just when he thinks it's game over, bam! He finds a magical dagger that resets his level. The catch? No matter how strong he gets, his level is stuck at 1. This manhwa is insane. Watching Junwo absolutely decimate enemies while still technically being level 1 never gets old. And the art and fight choreography are breathtaking. I'm talking vivid colors, sweeping landscapes, huge splash pages of battles. It's non-stop eye candy. And that's not even mentioning the awesome power system with the dagger. So creative. Strongest Level 1 takes all the classic power fantasy elements and injects them with adrenaline. The pacing is relentless and the MC is lovable, and it makes isekai tropes feel brand new again. An absolute must-read for 2024. Regressor of the Fallen Family. Coming in hot at number 7 on our countdown of epic new manhwa for 2024 is A Regressor of the Fallen Family, a ruthless revenge story that pulls no punches. Our main dude lived a life filled with regret after his family fell from power. By the time he realized being power hungry wasn't the move, it was too late. His fam was gone. Fueled by revenge, he finally meets his end, wishing with all his might to turn back time and make things right. And boom! Wish granted. This manhwa gloriously smashes the regress to fix your life genre with vibrant art, intense action, and a seriously cunning MC. And the family drama adds a spice that gives this comic real depth. Watching our guy manipulate events so his family stays on top is utterly addicting. If you're into OPMCs, jaw-dropping twists, and high-stakes family power plays, then Regressor of the Fallen Family should already be in your library. Dark and Light Martial Emperor. Martial arts maniacs, listen up! Taking the number 6 spot on our top new manhwa list is Dark and Light Martial Emperor, an action-packed roller coaster featuring deadly factions, epic cultivation, and time travel shenanigans. Our protagonist, Yeon Ho-jeong, finally unites the martial world after years of struggle. But just when it seems he's reached his goal, he's killed in a betrayal. When he awakens, he finds his mind has returned to his teenage body before his family's destruction. Fueled by rage and regret, Ho-jeong sets out on a mission to once again unite the martial world while saving his family along the way. Manhwa fans, this one has everything. Vibrant art, fluid action, cunning schemes, political drama between the martial sects, and it's non-stop excitement. And Ho-jeong is one of the most savage yet sympathetic MCs I have seen in ages. You'll be cheering him on with every underhanded plot as he ruthlessly crushes anyone who stands in his way. Dark and Light Martial Emperor has earned its place among 2024's top new manhwa. This is a must-read saga. The Extras Academy Survival Guide. Coming in at number 5 on our countdown of must-read manhwa for 2024 is the unconventional underdog story, The Extras Academy Survival Guide. Our girl Melody wakes up to find she's been reborn as a third-rate villain in her favorite video game. With no special skills or ambitions of grandeur, she just wants to keep her head down and survive to the end. Easier said than done in a world of scheming nobles and OP heroes. This manhwa puts such a creative spin on the otome genre. Seeing events unfold from the perspective of a background character rather than the all-powerful MC is a total blast, and Melody's reliance on wit and resourcefulness rather than brute strength makes for a supremely satisfying underdog tale. The vibrant art pops with color, the humor is top-notch, and the storytelling itself will keep you flipping pages late into the night. If you're looking for something inventive and downright fun, put the Extras Academy Survival Guide on your list now. I have a blade that can cut heaven and earth. Slicing its way to number 4 on our top new manhwa for 2024 is the Edge of Your Seat revenge thriller I Have a Blade That Can Cut Heaven and Earth. The Heavenly Emperor gets betrayed and killed only to awaken thousands of years later possessing some lowly disciple's body. Fueled by a drive for vengeance, he quietly builds up his strength while pretending to be weak before finally making his move and crushing all his enemies' sects. But that was just the beginning. The true puppet master is revealed to be an even greater foe. What follows is a clash for ages between our cold and calculating MC and the seemingly invincible enemy. The vibrant ink paintings leap off the page during intense training montages and bone-crunching fight scenes, and the MC's steady ascent from underdog to completely indomitable warrior god kept me utterly hooked. Manhwa fans looking for high-stakes drama, killer blades, and fists action, and a ruthless yet sympathetic main character need to look no further. This ever-escalating saga of vengeance utterly nails the top new manhwa formula. Overmortal. Snagging the bronze medal for the top new manhwa for 2024 is the action-packed isekai tale Overmortal. Our unlucky protagonist, Chen Xiao, gets diagnosed with a fatal disease, only to suddenly find himself transported to a cultivation world. The catch? He gains the unique ability to absorb insane powers from special artifacts just by touching them. The premise hooked me right away, but it only gets wilder from there. Xiao sets off an epic quest to uncover the most OP relics and weapons across the land, all while fighting rival sects and vicious beasts with his ever-growing array of abilities. This guy wields everything from magic plant whips to time-stopping hourglasses to legendary swords as he battles his way to the top. The vibrant, almost psychedelic art immerses you fully into the landscapes and pulse-pounding battles. And Xiao's cocky charm will have you rooting for him with each new busted power-up. If you love OP MCs going on treasure hunts for infinite strength, then Overmortal delivers on all fronts. Easily a top 3 for the must-read manhwa of 2024. Dark Fantasy Paladin. Snatching our number 2 spot for the most badass new manhwa of 2024 is the dark, demon-slaying epic Dark Fantasy Paladin. Our unlucky gamer dude Eden gets trapped in the infamous hellscape VR MMORPG Dark Fantasy. Known for an insanely high mortality rate, Eden manages to tough it out as a righteous paladin, slowly improving his skills over 2 grueling years. But just when he thinks he's finally getting the hang of it, wham! The game starts glitching hard, changing events and relationships right in front of him. This manhwa pulls no punches when it comes to grim, grotesque art and edge-of-your-seat action. Seeing Eden hack his way through hordes of freakish demons is a blood-soaked thrill ride, and the mystery behind the game's breakdown will have you theorize for hours. If you're into dark fantasy, demon cultivation, and OP warrior protagonist overcoming impossible odds, then Dark Fantasy Paladin should already be in your library. The Abyssal Seed. We finally made it to #1 spot on our must-read manhwa list for 2024, and oh man, does this revolutionary comic, The Abyssal Seed, earn the crown. Our boy Chang Ting is a huge apocalypse novel nerd, but when a real apocalypse actually starts transforming his city according to the plot of his favorite book, he uses his genre savviness to score game-changing abilities and survive. Just when I thought I'd seen every isekai and system premise under the sun, this manhwa blindsided me with a fresh new take bridging novels with reality. And the mystery just escalates from there. Cities crumbling, monsters appearing, doomsday clocks ticking down, and the truth of the terrifying abyssal seeds looming closer. Chang Ting has to exploit his huge advantage as a reader, navigating through major plot points he's already experienced in books. The vibrant digital art style highlights both in quite thoughtful moments and crazy over-the-top battles. In a sea of formulaic comics, The Abyssal Seed has secured its throne at #1 with an utterly groundbreaking approach. This thrilling, genre-blending page-turner is the must-read manhwa of 2024, no question. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this list gives you plenty of new manhwa gold to mine going into the new year. Be sure to comment below which series has you most hype, and don't forget to smash that like button. Whether it's action, romance, or thriller, these upcoming releases in 2024 are poised for greatness. Until next time, happy reading and stay tuned for more of what's to come.